can stay in the guest room next to my bedroom, if that's all right.
That's fine. Just want to be here in case the intruder comes back.
To protect me or Sheridan?
How about everyone who's on the Crane Estate?
Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to.
No, don't worry about it.
You make me feel so safe, Luis. I don't know what I would have done without you at that sleazy strip club.
Well, everything's fine now. Yeah, it's all behind us. The important thing is getting through the night without any more break-ins, right? Well, I'll see you in the morning then. Night.
Or maybe you'll see me before the morning.
Tabitha, Endora is my daughter too, and I'll be damned if I'll let you bar me from her life.
You're already damned, Julian. Just go wherever it is you go and let us be.
Not until we have an understanding. I am going to be part of this little girl's life. It's time she got to know me as her father.
She doesn't need a father, especially not one like you.
Don't push me, Tabitha. You will regret it.
Is that a threat?
You bet it is. If you try to cut off my parental rights with Endora, I will be forced to sue you for custody, so help me God.
You will never take my little girl away from me, Julian. Never, do you hear? Oh, we're not fighting, sweet pea. Mummy's just laying down the law. And the law of the house is that there is just one parent, and that's me.
Kate, let me in. I know you're in there.
Oh my God, how did we get in here? We were in a romantic ballroom in some sort of a dream, and now we're in the bed.
Hey, hello, can you hear me? Tabitha said you went to the store to buy some milk, but I just heard your voice. Hey, are you okay?
He can't find you in here with me.
Unless this is a dream, then none of this would matter, would it?
This is not a dream. This is real. He cannot find us together. He'll never forgive me. I'll lose him forever.
Okay, why did Teresa not want Ethan to know that JT was here tonight with you, no less?
That's a good question. I mean, it was her whole raison d'etre in Rome.
Exactly. And now she's acting like Ethan finding JT would ruin her life and not ours. How weird is that?
It is very strange. I mean, considering JT is the one that could totally blow us out of the water by naming us as the ones who told him about Ethan's paternity secret.
I mean, he would leave me in a minute if he knew. He'd be back with Teresa before I even got the first "I'm sorry" out of my mouth. So why is she so desperate to keep them apart? Plus, what she was talking about before, about her being able to get Ethan back, but the price is too high. I mean, what price is too high?
Thank you. I'm so glad you're here. This better be good. You know, Chad and I were fast asleep. Your phone almost woke up Miles.
I know, I'm so sorry, but I really needed to talk to you, okay? My worst nightmare, Whitney, it's come true. JT Cornell has been found.
And this couldn't wait till morning. Okay, fine. Where is he? Paris, Madrid, New York, what?
No, try Harmony, honey, in this hotel right now.
Oh my God.
Oh my God is right, and if Ethan finds him, I'm finished.
Breathe in, breathe out. You keep me alive. You are my passion for life.
Oh, Louise.
so good, so good.
She's as much my daughter as she is yours. I have every right to spend time with her.
Rubbish.
But you don't have a leg to stand on. You with the bats in your belfry. I would have no trouble gaining custody of Endora in court. Everyone knows you're strange and too unbalanced to be responsible for a child. Lord knows how Timmy ever survived in this place as long as he did.
Don't you dare bring Timmy's name up to me. He was the best thing that ever happened to me before Endora came along. And surely the best thing that ever happened to you. Although you never heeded any of his life's lessons, of course. Oh, no, you just pretended that you learned something from him. And as soon as something happened you didn't like, you reverted back to your vile crane ways. Oh, you're a mean, angry, vicious, threatening man, Julian. And frankly, I find it hard to believe that you and Timmy were ever friends at all.
That's not true. Timmy and I were very close. I miss him as much as you.
Kay, now you're scaring me. Are you okay in there?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm taking a bath. I'll be out soon, okay?
No, it's okay. I just get the key from Tabitha's room. We can talk while you're in the bath.
Fox, wait! I've got to get out of here before he comes back with that key.
That's what you want, Kay.
All right, I think I've got the right key here.
Oh my God.
Ethan has this all figured out. I mean, Teresa learned something from JT in Rome that stopped her dead in her tracks from pursuing Ethan. And if I'm not mistaken, it's the same reason she named Ethan in charge of Crane Industries in her will if something ever happened to her. So what could it be?
You said it yourself. The only way we're going to find out is to worm it out of JT.
Maybe we'd already know what it is if you would have spent more time talking to JT and less time acting like an animal in heat, which I don't even want to think about.
Well, you know, there is nothing wrong with having some good, energetic sex. Besides, what we were doing out on that ledge, oh, honey, let me tell you, it was thrilling.
I know. I heard everything, remember?
Oh, yeah. Right. Okay. So I'll help you find JT. Why don't you go that way?
It was definitely Rebecca and JT on that ledge, and they were doing it.
Okay, well, what exactly do you mean by it? You don't actually mean that they...
Oh, yeah, I'm afraid so, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh. That's not only scary, but it's really gross.
I know.
Okay, so why didn't you jump at the opportunity to prove that Rebecca was connected to JT? I mean, you had her.
I explained that, Whitney.
Yeah, but it didn't make any sense. You've been practically killing yourself trying to prove to Ethan that Gwen and Rebecca were responsible for the tabloid leak, right?
Well, that was before I realized that Ethan is never going to leave her.
Even if Ethan realizes that she's been lying to him for years and stabbed him in the back?
Well, I thought that if Ethan knew the truth that he would actually leave Gwen to be with me, but now I don't think there's anything in the world that would cause Ethan to end his marriage.
I don't know.
Well,
I mean,
I can't risk it, all right? I mean, how many times have I been so positive that Ethan would actually leave Gwen to be with me? I get my hopes all up, right? Something bad happens, and he just stays married to her. Now, if he found out that little Ethan was really his son, he would sue me for custody of little Ethan. He would take him away from me the same way he has my daughter. I'm not gonna let that happen, Whitney.
all right. So what can I do?
Okay, JT's in this hotel. Now, we've got to get to him before Gwen and Rebecca do, because Ethan cannot know that he was here.
Okay, let's split up and we'll meet back here then.
All right, thank you. Oh! Gwen, what are you doing?
Let's not BS each other here, okay? I'm doing the same thing you are. Looking for JT Cornell.
Don't think I don't know about the dastardly insinuations that you keep hurling at Fox, trying to make him suspicious of Kay and Miguel.
Well, if there is one thing I've learned in this world, it's when there's smoke, there's almost certainly fire.
Yes, but to keep egging on his mistrust of the girl that your son intends to marry, I don't think that's being a very supportive father.
But nobody asked you for advice about my son?
No, but you've been threatening to take away my daughter. And I have every reason to believe that you would be as negative influence on her as you are on him. What do you think Timmy would be thinking now if he could see the way you are behaving these days?
In a time not long ago, was a boy with childhood wishes of a life so rich with hopes he would go far. Like a soldier in a land so far from the ones who call out his name, he lost his way, and some would say what he gave was too much. It was too much to pay. What if the dreams all disappeared? And what if your name just left us? And what if the memories could break like a mirror? Still you'd be forever near. I'd see you here, I'd feel you near, forever near.
Shame on you, Julian. You claimed that you cared about Timmy. You said that he taught you the true meaning of life, of humanity.
Oh, that's rich coming from you.
We're not talking about me right now. We're talking about you. You who've reverted to your Crane ways, threatening to snatch my precious Endora from my bosom. You know it would break Timmy's heart if he thought that you were going to take a child away from her own mother.
Kay! You look totally freaked out. What happened to you in here?
Nothing. I was just trying to take a bath to relax.
Doesn't look like it's working. Did you hear what I said out in the hall? Tabitha said you went to go buy some milk.
Actually, I was on my way, and then I realized that we had enough for the girls' cereal in the morning, so I just decided to come up here. I didn't tell Tabitha.
Seems everybody's having a tough time sleeping tonight. Tabitha and Endora are still down in the kitchen, and Miguel's not in his bedroom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. You wouldn't happen to know where Miguel is, would you?
Nope.
Cat cut your tongue?
You admit it, huh? You admit you're looking for JT Cornell.
Teresa, come on. Lose the fake shock, all right? Now tell me, why did you not want Ethan to know JT was on the ledge with my mother tonight?
How do you know I even saw?
My mother told me you were staring straight at them with no mistaking who she was with. Now, why would you pass up the chance that you've practically given your life for to cover for them? Because you've always believed that if you could prove our connection to JT, you'd get Ethan back. So what's changed?
Nothing has changed, Gwen.
Really? Because now you're looking for JT, but instead of wanting to put him face to face with Ethan, you want to keep Ethan away from him. Why on earth are you passing up this chance to destroy my marriage?
You are my passion for life.
I can't go in there. Luis is in there somewhere with Fancy.
What am I doing here? I should be thinking about some wonderful times with Chris and James. Luis.
Couldn't sleep.
think how much Timmy would have loved Indora. And he'd be appalled if he thought you were trying to take her from me.
So leave Timmy out of this.
No. He's as much a part of my being as she is. What do you think he's thinking right now? Because I'm sure he's watching. Oh, I don't believe in up there, but you know as well as I do that there's a hereafter for the very good and the very wicked. You think he's smiling at you now, Julian? Do you think he's proud of you? Do you think you're honoring his memory with this harassing and browbeating?
That way he's going to get us all killed.
You're that old woman's doll.
It doesn't matter anymore.
What are you doing?
Drinking more Timmy if you want one.
Yes, it will make me feel better.
You know what? It's stronger than the hair of a dog. You'll see.
Oh, my stars. What's going on now? You see what you've done, my girl? Miguel will drown in there if he's not saved. And even worse, if Fox finds him, he'll beat him to a pulp. Something's got to be done.
Why are you so uptight? I mean, it sounds like I've never seen you naked in the tub before. In fact, I wouldn't mind getting in there right now.
No,
No, why not?
because I'm getting out.
Well, why didn't you answer the door then?
Well, I wasn't that ready.
Something's off here, Kay. Who's that?
Is Ethan right? Did you learn something from JT in Rome that made you stop wanting to destroy my marriage? You did. You did. That is why you were covering for JT in front of Ethan tonight. You're afraid if Ethan knows he's here that he's going to confront him and JT may spill more than one secret about us.
You don't know what you're talking about, Gwen.
Oh, it must be pretty damn major for you to throw away the trump card you have in your hand.
You know, I'm not going to have this conversation with you, Gwen.
Oh, well, hey, I'm going to have it with you. Teresa, what is so huge that you would throw away a lifetime with Ethan to protect? Oh, I'm going to find JT. And let me tell you, if I find him before you do, I'm going to get him to tell me. And don't think I'm not going to use it to bring you down once and for all.
What is that? What's stirring up the water over there?
I don't know.
It must have been your foot that was making the ripples there.
Must have been.
I'm completely dry. The hell is going on around here tonight?
Come on, baby. Why don't I join you in here?
Oh, no, not right now. I'm gonna get out, actually, right now.
You know what? I owe you an apology.
Oh. For what?
For thinking that you were off with Miguel somewhere because I couldn't find either of you. God, I hate being suspicious. I need to stop listening to my father.
Yeah, you do. You know, it's really late. I think we should probably go to bed.
Okay. Why don't I get us some wine first? What do you think?
Sounds good.
Okay.
Oh my God, I've got to find Miguel.
Well, thanks to you, it seems our Miss Kay dodged another bullet. But I shouldn't be happy about it. It was always you that wanted Fox and Kay to be together, not me. I don't know, I must be getting soft in my old age. Probably. All this talk about Timmy. But you know, Indora, you really have got to control your temper. You would have really hurt your brother's feelings if he'd discovered Kay and Miguel together. I suppose your temper comes from your father's side.
Why do you keep speaking to her as if she were an adult?
She's very, very bright. Thanks to my upbringing. Have you been thinking about Timmy?
As a matter of fact, I have. You make a valid point. I don't think Timmy would look kindly upon my attitude toward you.
Hear, hear.
On the other hand, I think that he would side with me in wanting to be part of Endora's life. He wouldn't like the fact that you're trying to keep my daughter from me.
I don't want her young mind poisoned with any of your craneness.
Well, like it or not, she is part crane.
I don't like it, so don't remind me.
Is everything okay in here?
Yes, yes, it's fine.
Well, I found Kay. She was just in the tub taking a nice, relaxing bubble bath.
Well, that's impossible. I looked there earlier.
Well, you must have missed her, because she decided that there was plenty enough milk and didn't need to go to the store, so she wanted to relax with the baths.
What? And you believed her?
Yes, actually, I do believe her, Father.
But did you find Miguel?
No, but he wasn't with Kay, and that's all I really care about. Besides, I'm sick of listening to all your negative thinking. You know, it's all this paranoia and the suspicion. That's what's really gonna hurt us in the end. You ought to know something about that.
More than I would like to, I'm afraid. You see, I trusted a woman who I thought loved me above all else, but I was wrong.
You sure you didn't turn her against you with your foul little temper and suspicious mind?
Now, she shouldn't have put her wretched ex-husband first, but she did. She might as well have stabbed me through the heart. Just don't let it happen to you, Fox. Don't be caught off guard like I was.
You're not still mad at me about the chocolate thing, are you, kiddo?
No, I know, I know.
Good. Because I love you too much for that.
No.
Good night, Father.
Fox.
You see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. The way you poisoned Fox's mind. I don't want you doing that to my daughter.
No, spare me the moral indignation. I'm simply warning my son that the world isn't a fairy tale like Timmy wanted it to be. People say they care about you, but they don't really in the end. You can't trust anyone, especially those that you love the most.
How did I get here from being in the bathtub with Kay?
Oh, thank God you're here.
I mean, I don't know how I got here. I mean, how did I go from being in your bathtub, almost drowning, to being in my bedroom, in my pajamas, completely dry?
Good question. I still don't know how we got to that romantic ballroom and then how we ended up in the bathtub.
There's only one explanation to this, Kay.
Maybe you're right. Maybe it was a dream. Maybe it still is.
And if it still is, there's no reason we can't.
Is that Miguel?
As usual, you're way off base, Gwen.
Oh, I don't think so, Teresa. I know how much you still love Ethan. I heard you tell him so. And I also know how desperately you wanted to convince him that my mother and I tipped the tabloids about his real paternity.
Because you did, Gwen.
You were so driven to get him face to face with JT so he'd hear the truth, you were willing to risk anything. Now you're frantically trying to keep Ethan apart from JT? You know Ethan would leave me in a New York minute if he knew the truth.
Well, I used to think that, Gwen, and now I'm not so sure.
Really?
I know how much he respects the vows that he took with you in church. Even if I could prove that you were the one who stabbed him in the back, Gwen, I think he's capable of forgiving you and actually moving on.
Huh. Maybe. So you think that if you use your ace and it doesn't work out the way you want, your whole life's gonna go up in smoke? Or is it something bigger? Is it something much more explosive that could destroy your life? What on earth could be more important to you than trying to get back with Ethan?
You know, I think you should drop this for everyone's sake.
You know, I might, if I didn't hate you so much, but God, you've really made me so curious. I just have to find out.
Well, you know what my mother always said, you should be careful what you wish for.
You know what my mother always said? Payback's a bitch. Too bad. I'm going with my instincts on this one, Teresa, and they're telling me that you are scared to death of something that JT knows, something you are desperate he not tell Ethan.
You know what? You should believe what you want. It's your life. Knock yourself out.
Huh, I'm going to throw myself into finding JT, which actually shouldn't be too hard considering he's like a dog in heat when it comes to my mother, so no doubt he'll be coming around real soon. You know, for once, my mother's sex life may actually be an asset if it helps me bring you down.
Oh my God.
Was that Gwen you were just talking to just now?
She's out to get you, Billy. And if she finds JT, she will.
Luis.
I know. I know.
Only a dream. Only a dream.
Miguel? You all right there? I thought I heard you moaning.
Me? No. Just working out. Oh, I know. Maybe you heard me groaning.
You're working out, really? I don't see any equipment.
Oh, you don't need any equipment when you do yoga.
You're kidding me. You do yoga?
Yeah, I do yoga. I mean, if you do it right, you can work up a real sweat. Actually, you know, I was about to take a shower. Anything else?
Yeah, actually there is. Kate was just in the tub taking a hot bath, so you might want to take a minute. You're not gonna have any hot water.
Okay, thanks.
Oh, my God. Thanks for not giving me away.
I want you to be happy, Kay. No matter what the cost.
Well, you say that, but then why every time we're alone together, you tell me you love me, you touch me, you kiss me?
You kiss me?
But it's wrong. I'm a bad person. God, I shouldn't be doing this to Fox, okay? From now on, I'm gonna do everything I can to be true to him.
It shouldn't have to be this way.
But it is, okay? And you have to promise me that you're gonna leave me alone from now on. No more kissing, no more touching, nothing. I'm gonna marry Fox, and you're just gonna have to accept it.
I'm sorry, Kay. I can't do that. No promises.
There you are.
I love you. Only you make love to me.
I can't believe the things you said to Fox.
Yeah. I'm only doing what any good father would. I'm instructing him in the cold, hard facts of love and life.
Oh, then you didn't learn a damn thing from Timmy. Not even his memory jolted the mean-spiritedness out of your soul.
I remember all the times with Timmy. They were fine times. They were happy times. I changed because of the good-hearted lad.
Huh, and then what happened?
I became a new person. Someone I had never been before. Someone Eve could love, or so I thought. And in the end, I was more hurt than I could ever have imagined.
What are you talking about?
Because, you see, that new, generous man was a fool. Eve never really loved me like that. She just used me for my wealth, and then she stomped all over my pathetic newfound heart. Well, I will not be a sap like that again. No one will ever take advantage of my good nature ever again, including you, Tabitha.
Oh, I have no intention.
And Dora is going to have every advantage that her Crane genes entitle her to. I will use every legal means I must to gain custody of her.
No, you won't.
She will leave this ramshackle hut and come live with me in the mansion.
She will not.
She will go to the finest schools and wear the most expensive clothes.
No! No one is going to take you, Dora, from me. No one is going to take my child from me. No one, never. No one! I've told you, Julian, you will never get my daughter from me.
You're a mad woman.
That's precisely the point, sweet Eve. All right, we'll calm things down.
Totally insane.
Yeah. If you think that's insane, you've got something else to see. Get out of here, Julian. Get out of my kitchen, and don't you darken my doors again.
You will not keep me from my daughter, even with your bizarre theatrics.
Theatrics? You think these are theatrics? You back me into a corner, and then you will think that this was a walk in the park.
I will get my daughter, and my son, little Ethan, as well.
Don't you worry. Don't you worry, my child. No one will ever take you away from me. No one. Over my dead body.
Baby, not that I mind, but we're gonna have some wine first.
Oh, forget about the wine. Oh, God. I just love you so much. I can't wait till it's just you and me.
It already is just you and me.
I mean, married. Just you and me married.
You don't know what you want, Kay. Stop pretending you do.
I love you, Fox. Only you.
She's your past, Louise. I'm your future. I'll do whatever it takes to make you mine.
So you're absolutely certain that JT knows something that Teresa is afraid of?
Oh, you should have seen her face. I mean, of course, Teresa denied everything, but her big doe eyes gave her away. Whatever JT knows, she is terrified for Ethan to find out.
Meaning it must be very explosive.
Yep. Meaning with that ammunition, I will never have to worry about Teresa messing with my marriage again.
You know, I hate seeing you like this, honey.
Look, I've never seen Gwen so hell-bent on destroying you, Whitney. If she finds out that Ethan is really little Ethan's father...
We don't really know what she's gonna do.
No, I know she hates me enough to take my son from me, Whitney, and I can't let that happen.
So what are you gonna do about it?
The only thing I can do. I'm gonna find JT, and I'm gonna shut him up. For good. There's something that I need to tell you. Something very important.
You love Kate. You cannot let her marry Fox.
Get your butt down here right now.
NBC Tonight is on fire with TV's two biggest game shows.